my multi-dimensional beings, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Ooh, la, la, la. Ooh, la, la, la. And in today's video, I am bringing you why you should leave your hometown or move out of your hometown. Now, I've been meaning to talk about this topic for a while, but since I have been away from my hometown for some months now, I really feel like I can give you guys the best advice and the best tips on why you should, and just hopefully that it encourages you and changes your mind to want to actually get out of your hometown and experience more. So we're gonna get right into it. So the first thing that I do want to tell you guys is when you do move out of your hometown, you do experience way more independence, and not just experiencing more independence, but you do learn more independence. So me per se, I was pretty independent when I was back home, but I have grown to actually do more for myself and actually get things done. And I don't know if you moving out of your hometown kind of forces you to do that, but for me, I kind of like being more independent now and not really having to depend on anybody but yourself. And that just moves on to the second one. You learn how to depend on yourself per se. Like, you learn that, not saying you don't need anybody to help you, but you can find those answers within yourself, or just, looking things up without having to go to your mom or your dad or your friends. You kind of just figure it out on your own, and that is growth. So the third reason why you should move out of your hometown is you're gonna grow in ways that you didn't know that you could. And it's not necessarily saying like you're growing up fast, but you're growing and learning more about yourself. You grow up and you become more humble in your situation. Sorry if you hear rain too. It is raining right now. I've been meaning to go out to the park and everything, and I just can't because it's been raining for like 3 days straight. Yes, you're gonna grow in ways that you didn't know that you could grow, and you're gonna feel really good about yourself when you do so, because you're gonna be like, dang, like I was just at home not really doing much, and now look at me, I'm over here accomplishing things. I'm kind of forced to accomplish things that I didn't think that I could, and it feels good. The fourth thing that you are going to experience when you move out of your hometown is you're going to try new things that aren't the norm at home. So everybody at home literally are doing the same stuff. Like when I came back home after 5 months from being like in the military, and I came home, like a lot of my friends were doing the same things, and it didn't rub me the wrong way, but it was just like, damn, like I really didn't miss much. And you're gonna feel really good about that, because you're gonna really feel like you actually been getting things done in your life, especially if you're young. Like I'm 19 and I moved when I was 18, and I don't feel like bad about it. I don't feel like I made a bad mistake. I actually feel like I'm growing up and making the right choices, and not just sitting at home and just not really doing much. And you could be at home and trying, but like maybe home was kind of holding you back from actually doing the things that you're actually trying to accomplish or getting things done. So the fifth reason why you should move out of your hometown is you're gonna meet a lot of new people and new vibes. Like the vibes out here where I'm in California right now, I love the vibes. Like even though I did move and go straight to Chicago, like the vibes were nice as well, but I mean, it was a little like, it was different, but I wasn't complaining. And then when I went to Mississippi, the vibes were different too, but I met people that I love to death right now to this day, and I'm really glad that I was able to experience that, because I'm like, we might be miles apart, but I still have like someone to talk to that isn't from my hometown. And like you kind of just like get to experience like other people's vibes and what they do and what they like, and you get to hear about like what they have and what you don't have back at home. I think that is so cool. Like, just how many people are in this world, and you think that you're gonna just meet all your friends in your hometown. Like, no, that's just impossible. It's just not gonna happen. Like, I'm sorry to tell you that, it just won't happen. Sixth reason why you should move out of your hometown is you see more than what you are used to. So if you're home, if you've been home for like your whole life, and you finally get to get out of that. It's the same thing when you travel. Like when you travel, you're gonna see more, but you're not actually staying there. So when you go back home, it's like it's the same. It's like it's the same. It's nothing. Like, you know, like you're just so used to it. Your soul, your body has been in that one area for so long. It's just like, you know, it's yearning to go and see more and be somewhere longer to experience and grow than being home and trying to grow, and it's just the same stuff. Like, you know, I'm not experiencing things that I was not going to experience if I was home, you know. So it's kind of easier said than done, but like I swear, like once you do it, like you're gonna appreciate the moment and appreciate the experiences. The 7th reason why you should move out of your hometown is you learn to be okay with being alone. And I'm not saying you're gonna be lonely. You could be lonely at some point, but it's like you kind of, me per se, you learn to be okay with it, because it's not like you're gonna be alone forever. Sometimes you're going to have to be alone in order to have a realization about something, or you need to be alone in order to get things done, have a clear mind, you know. So you are gonna be alone at some point, but it's not like it's sad. Like, I've never been alone and sad here, you know. Boot camp, I was a little sad, but that's boot camp. But actually being out in the world and being an adult, like, it's pretty cool, you know. The 8th reason why you should move out of your hometown is that your energy won't be so attached to your hometown, because once you remove yourself from that environment, your body and your soul per se is adapting to the new possibilities that are around you, and it's going to be yearning for more. So when you come home, yeah, you're going to be kind of out of place. And I'm not saying this just because I was in the military, but it's also like other people that have left home, not joining the military, and they come home and they're just like, man, like I'm ready to go back to where I was, because it's just like, you've been there for years, you grew up there, like what more do you need to serve there? Like, especially if it's nothing going on there, you know. The 9th reason is you learn more about yourself. You are forced to learn who you are. You are forced to learn things about yourself that you kind of wasn't learning back at home. You're gonna have experiences and epiphanies happen to you when you are away from your home, and you're gonna be so happy and proud of yourself for actually doing it and taking that big leap of faith, because nobody at home is really going to tell you to leave, honestly. There's gonna be a few that want to leave as well, but they're still there. So you're gonna learn more things that you like and don't like while being away from home, and it's gonna shape you into a better version of yourself as a whole. So the 10th reason is people will actually support you that is not in your hometown. Now, believe me when I say this, I have gotten a lot of support since I have been gone, and it's not saying my family didn't support me or anything like that, but the people in your hometown will watch you and they won't really support. It's gonna be a small few that support, but since I have left, I have gotten so much support from people that I didn't even know that actually care enough to want to help, you know, support you or want to help with whatever you're trying to do. And it's because they don't know you like that either, and it's like you're a whole brand new person. So, you know, you just kind of get that actual support and advice from people that are not home. And the last reason I feel like you should move out of your hometown, which you should, you won't get bored because you're not doing the same stuff that you were doing home. Like, you're gonna be doing new stuff. Some of the stuff might be the same, but a lot of it is gonna be completely different, and it's going to be good for you because you might get bored, but you're gonna end up finding something to do. You're gonna end up finding something. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Like, you're not gonna be doing the same stuff that you were doing at home. And this could be like anything simple. Like, for me, the only thing that I have done that's the same that is back at home is skating. And I love skating 100%, but the vibes where I went skating was really nice. Like, I just loved everyone's energy. You know, the people that worked there were so nice too. Like, I got new skates and she helped me up, she hooked me up. And then I saw another guy that was doing like a rhythm thing. I was like, can you teach me how to do that? And he was so patient and kind. And you know, people are just kind of nicer in different areas that aren't at home. And it's gonna feel weird too because you're not used to it, but people will come up and talk to you. Like, for example, when I was here last week, I was walking minding my business and then someone randomly came up to me and was like, hey, do you want to go skating? I'm like, and see, that's just my defense mechanism from back home, because nobody will randomly come up to me and ask to hang out, even though I don't know them. But like, I ended up having a great time and meeting so much more new people, and they have been so nice to me since I have came. Overall, you moving out of your hometown is going to be a great experience. And if you don't have like the money to do so, I understand. But if you do have that opportunity to get out of your hometown, do it. I promise you. And if you don't, join the military. You don't gotta join the military if you don't want to. But I'm having a great experience. So the military is not for everybody, but that is kind of one ticket way to get out of your hometown. But there's so many other ways that you can as well. And I 100% support anybody who does. So that is all that I have for you guys today. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope some of this advice resonated with you guys and you take it into consideration. And stay tuned for my next videos that is coming up. I'm going to be dropping a vlog, and I'm also going to be dropping tips on how to get through boot camp, because I already dropped my boot camp experience video, but there are some tips that I had wrote down and other people in my division. I went around and asked them if someone was joining, what would you tell them to encourage them to keep going. And it's going to be a really nice video, so stay tuned for that. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye, my multi-dimensional beings.